Hey guys, welcome to my channel Education for You. So guys, today the finance minister has announced the economic survey of 2017 and 18. So we will discuss the important highlights of this economic survey 2017-18, which is very important for all the upcoming competitive exams, either it is bank exam, SSC exams, UPSC exams, or any kind of competitive exams. It's very important. So we will discuss the main highlights of this economic survey 2017-18. Okay, so before starting, it is very important to know what is economic survey. See, economic survey is a review of the developments in the country's economy over the previous 1 year. Okay, so what happens in the past 1 year? This survey represents the overall development of the country, okay, in a nutshell. So it gives a review of the overall development of the country in the whole in the past year. Okay, about the past year, it represents all the reviews, all the developments of the country. So in short, we can say it is it's a summary of a performance of government's major development programs undertaken during that period. So during 1 year, what are the major development that government has undertaken? This economic survey represents each and everything. Okay, so who present the economic survey 2017 and 18? So the economic survey is presented by the finance minister, and the present finance minister, Mr. Arun Jaitley, he represent or tables the economic survey in the parliament. Okay, so the main highlights of economic survey 2017-18. So the economic survey sees that financial year 19, okay, 2019, GDP growth is 7.75% versus 6.75% in financial year 18. So in the financial year 2018, 2017-18, the gross domestic product of India was 6.75%. Okay, and it is aiming to achieve 7 to 75% in the upcoming 2009 financial year. This is the first highlight of this survey. Then it also aims at raising the crude oil prices by 12% in the upcoming financial year 2019. Then the survey also represents that India's sanitation coverage has increased substantially from 39% in 2014 to 76% in January 2018. So sanitation coverage in rural India has increased in a tremendous way to 76%, which was earlier only 39% in 2014. So within this 4 year, it has increased to 76%. So it's a huge achievement for the country. Next, foreign exchange reserves grew by 14.1% on a year-on-year basis from the end of December 2016 to the end of December 2017. Okay, so foreign exchange reserves also grew by 14.1% into the end of December 2017. So it has also increased. Foreign exchange reserves has also increased by 14.1%. Next, so there was a major change in the previous year, in the 2017 year, 16-17, that was what? Demonetization. So demonetization was a very major change of the BJP government, and the Modi Sarkar has taken this bold step, and the results of this bold step is like that. It has helped, demonetization helped share of financial saving to rise. So the share of financial saving has increased, and the ratio of domestic saving to GDP reached 29.2% in 2013 to a peak of 38.3% in 2017 before failing back to 29% in 2016. So it is not 2007, it's 2017 it should be. Okay, so the financial saving has risen to 38.3%, and which was in 2016 it was only 29%. So savings has increased to 38.3%. So it's a very huge achievement. Okay, so it has helped, demonetization has helped the in financial saving of the citizens of our country. Then the gross value added growth is seen between 6.1%. It was earlier 6.1%, but it has increased to 6.6% in the financial year 2017. Then the real GDP of the country increased to 6.75%. So earlier in the first point only we have discussed this about the real GDP. It was 6.75%. Okay. Next, India has also shown improvement in the performance of science and technology. Okay, so India has ranked 6th in the world in the scientific publications in 2013, and after that in the 2017 year it has improved in a tremendous way in science and technology. Okay, then another main highlight is that average consumer price index inflation. So inflation has seen at 3.75%. Inflation was 3.75% in the financial year 2017-18. Next, agriculture, industry, services sectors are expected to grow at the rate of 2.1%, 4.4%, and 8.3% respectively in 2017-18. So agriculture, industry and service sector has grown to 2.1%, 4.4% and 8.3%, which was more than the previous year. Okay. Then FDI, for foreign direct investment equity inflows to the service sector grew by 15%. So FDI has increased in the service sector, and it is by 15% during the 2017-18 year. Then again, another major change of the BJP government was the GST. Okay, goods and services tax. So goods and services tax embodies and heralds a radical alteration and enlargement in the understanding of the Indian economy. So after GST, many changes has taken place in the country, and it has increased 50% in the number of indirect taxpayers. Okay, so number of indirect taxpayers has increased to 50%. See, half of the population are now paying the indirect tax, and which is a very good thing, and it will increase the revenue of the government, and which the government can utilize in the for the welfare of the public. Then again, there has also been a large increase in voluntary registration, especially by the small enterprises that buy from large enterprises wanting to avail themselves of input tax credits. So the voluntary registrations of the small enterprises has also increased, which buy the goods from the large enterprises. Okay, so that they can get rid of the goods and services tax. Okay, so these voluntary registrations has also increased. Okay, so these were the major highlights of the economic survey 2017-18. So some new facts are also seen in the economic survey, and these facts are: there is a large increase in registered indirect and direct taxpayers. Okay, so direct taxpayers as well as the indirect taxpayers has increased in the 2017-18 financial year. Then formal non-agricultural payroll much greater than belief. Okay, so the non-agricultural payroll, they pay much greater than what is believed. Then states' prosperity is positively correlated with their international and interstate trade. Okay. India's farm export structure is substantially more egalitarian than in other large countries. So, export structure has also increased as compared to other countries. Then, clothing incentive package boosted exports of ready-made garments. So, the export of ready-made garments have also increased in this financial year 2017-18. Direct tax collections by Indian states and local government are significantly lower than those of their counterparts in other federal countries. But although indirect tax has increased, but direct tax collections by the Indian states is still lower than as compared to other federal countries. Then substantial avoidable legislation in tax arena which government action could reduce. Then to reignite growth, raising investment is more important than raising saving. So another major change we can major thing we can say that if we need more growth in the economy, we need to raise more investment in the country rather than saving. Okay, when we will invest more, then only we will get more output. Okay, saving is also needed, but investment is also much more required to increase the overall growth of the country. Okay, so on the basis of this economic survey 2017-18, some important questions I want to present here, so which will be helpful for you. So let's start. Question number 1: economic survey sees financial year 2019 GDP growing at. So what is the GDP that the economic survey sees in the financial year 2019 to grow at? So between 7 to 7.5%. Then average economic services average crude oil price rising in dash in the financial year 2009. So in the financial year 2019, the upcoming year, what is the average price that crude oil prices will rise? And the economic survey sees it is 12%. Okay, so remember it is 12%. Then how much gross value added growth has been seen in financial year 2017? So it's 6.1%. So 6.1% gross value added growth has been seen in the financial year 2017. Then GST data shows growth of dash in the number of indirect taxpayers. Okay, so how much growth of 50% in the number of indirect taxpayers. Then by how much real GDP growth has been notified this financial year? So by 6.75% real GDP growth has been notified in the financial year 2017. Then average financial year 2018 CPI inflation seen at. So CPI inflation is 3.757%. Okay, 3.75% CPI inflation, consumer price index inflation has been is seen. Then by how much services growth has been seen at? So the services growth has been seen at 8.3%. Remember, it's 8.3%. What is the meaning of GVA? So the meaning of GVS is gross value added. Then which state has the highest increase in the number of tax registrations compared to the old tax regime? So it's Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal. So these two states has registered more number of tax registration as compared to the old tax regimes. Then ITC stands for input tax credits. So ITC stands for input tax credits. Name the states which has the greatest number of GST registrations, and it's Maharashtra, UP, Tamil Nadu and Gujarat. These four states has the greatest number of GST registrations. Okay friends, so all these are the important questions that that can be asked. So we'll provide more questions on the basis of this economic survey. So keep on watching my channel, and thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please hit the like button and comment below in the comment box and share the video with your friends. And if you're watching my channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the notification bell too. Thank you friends, have a nice day. Bye bye.